Hello, God bless you, and welcome again to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. I've had some pastors teach that the moment, talking about marriage, the moment that the parents release their blessings on you and your spouse or your partner that you want to marry, that the moment the father of the girl or the parents release their blessings, that you are considered husband and wife. Now, let me say this. If you're a Christian, a born-again Christian, if you're a child of God, you have to understand that God instituted marriage, God designed marriage, and God actually joined Adam and Eve together in the Garden of Eden. So there was marriage in the Garden of Eden. You have to understand that you are not of the world. I think that one of the reasons that many marriages are suffering today is because the foundation is wrong. I mean, to enter into an institution without acknowledging the person who invented or founded or designed the institution is disrespect. I think it's disrespect for you to say that when your father and your mother, parents release their blessings, and you pay the bride price. At the moment you pay the bride price and get parental blessings, that you are considered husband and wife. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. As a child of God, you need, listen, pay attention. As a born-again Christian, a child of God, you need priestly blessing. You need a blessing of God's representative. You need a servant of God, ordained servant of God, to be present to join you together. You see, many marriages are suffering today because the blessing of God is not on the marriage. You meet somebody, you go and pay. Am I against paying bride price? No. I paid bride price before I got married to my wife. I received the blessing of the father. I mean, my father-in-law. I received the blessing of my parents, but I waited for priestly blessing. I had to be joined together with her before God. All right, so I'm not saying that you must wed in church. That's not what I'm saying. But God's representative, a servant of God, must join you both together. And you make a vow. You exchange your vows before witnesses. Whether it's 2 people or 3 people, it doesn't matter. You exchange your vows and receive the blessing of God's representative. This is very important. Let me say this. I believe in father's blessing. I believe in parental blessings. Few weeks before my father went to be with God, he laid hands on me and released the blessing. He came to my school as if he knew he was going to pass. He came and laid hands on me and he went back home. And that was the last time I saw him. So I believe in parental blessings. But I do not ignore the blessing of a priest, the servant of God. If you are going to get married and the person you want to marry is telling you, the moment we pay bride price and do traditional wedding, we don't need any other thing. We don't need the church. We don't need the man of God to pray for us. We don't need the pastor to join us together. That is dangerous. It's a very dangerous statement to make, because if you enter a marriage without the blessing of the Lord, the blessing of God, listen, I said, who instituted marriage? God instituted marriage. He invented marriage. To enter marriage and you ignore the servant of God, you ignore God's representative, you ignore priestly blessing, is dangerous, is a risk. I can tell you, is a risk. All right, you need to secure the foundation of your marriage. Secure the foundation by getting the blessing of the Lord in that marriage. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's okay to do traditional wedding. It's fine to do court wedding. I did all that. But please get the blessing of a man of God. The priestly blessing, the blessing of your pastor is very important. Both of you must be joined together before God and you exchange your vows. It's very, very important. All right, God bless you. Bye.